Hello, hi guys. I am recording myself because I have a very good and important message for you. It just came through. It is very, very important as always because all the energy little nudges are important and then they just crucial to be passed on so that I can just give you guys some guidance. Okay, just arrived to work. So I'm on the right farm. Anyway, today I wanted to speak to you about the yo-yo effect and why, the reason why people are struggling with it. Okay, the reason why people are struggling with the yo-yo effect. So for example, you want to be slim, right? And then you just go on a diet, and then it turns out that after a while, when you've lost some weight and you're just doing really well, all of a sudden you just feel like you have this uncontrollable need to eat and go back to your old habits, right? And then all your work is wasted. Okay, so let's say that you also are really, really good and then you decide to quit smoking, right? Because that's something that you have like a negative habit. First negative habit of eating, right? Then negative habit of smoking. You quit in smoking, you're doing really well, and then all of a sudden you just obviously have an uncontrollable sort of need to go and have a cigarette, and then you just start all over again, and all your efforts are in vain, right? All your efforts been wasted. The same with, let's say that you are addicted to something, like you want to you're addicted to anything, like let's say, I don't know, you smoke weed, or you go to casino, or you just have sex addiction, or whatever, right? And then you're just like, no, I'm quitting it. This is just like, I'm never gonna do it again. I'm just going to resist that. Yes, I'm strong enough, blah blah blah. And then after a while, you just like being really good, working your way into like your life without that, and you have this uncontrollable need to go and do these things that you know that full well going to hurt you and other people. Okay, and the reason why people struggle like this is just like, and I hate to watch this, is just because there is a certain energetic structure behind this behavior, and people don't understand that, and therefore they they struggle with it. Okay, and if should they know this, okay, they would have never had to struggle again. Okay, so bear with me. So yeah, the reason behind this, or the reason behind all the struggle, is that because you don't understand one simple thing. And I'm really grateful and happy that I am actually very good at noticing patterns. So I've figured out why all this happens. Okay, you are looking for when you want to quit some kind of like habit, right? You want to that is bothering you and is very harmful to you. Then you're obviously looking forward to being a new, different version of you. Okay, new you sort of person who doesn't smoke, who just a person who just like, instead of smoking, they're choosing a cup of tea, for example, or instead of I don't know, reaching out for weed, they're just gonna go and think about a smoothie, for example, or just like, I don't know, raw almonds, whatever you name it, like, so that you replace the negative habit with a positive habit, or non-supportive habit with supportive habit. And this version of you there that you see in the future as a person who is actually free from the addiction that you're struggling with now, and you feel like you have no control over it, it's just is in the future. Okay, but what you need to understand in order to succeed every time you want to quit some kind of habit that is hurting you, and it's not very sort of supportive or good for your well-being or health, is that you need to be, in order to become that person, you need to hold certain beliefs and certain thoughts, and you need to behave certain way in order to become that person. Okay, so now you consist not only of your physical body, but you also have other layers. Okay, you are an energetic being. Okay, and your energetic field, your magnetic field, your energetic field that is being produced by your heartbeat. Okay, it sort of absorbs a lot of things from the external, but also consists of things that you come up with based on your experiences. That is beliefs. So if you believe that you cannot do certain way, then you won't be able to do certain way, because that's your belief, and based on that truth, the reality is going to create you exactly the reflection of what you believe. Okay, that's why it's so important, so that you need to be you can't just prepare yourself for that transition into being a different human being, like for example a slim version of you, or addiction free version of you, of someone who is sovereign, or who's got control over the behaviors, or somebody who's this or this or this, healthy, beautiful, super fit, I don't know, you know, successful in a relationship or out of relationship, or in a new home, or in the flat, or with the family, or on their own, and blah blah blah, all the versions that you require, all the versions you want, they need to hold certain beliefs before you become that person. Okay, and the reason why people struggle with addictions is because they do it all the way around. They think that they're gonna believe a certain way when they get to the point where they are already that person, and that is completely the opposite. Okay, the energy works this way. You need to first think about what beliefs you need to hold, what beliefs you need to have as a person to become fully person that you would like to become. Okay, so a slim person has to think certain way. A person who's healthy has to think certain way. Okay, they think certain way, they behave certain way. Okay, the reason why you're resisting this after a while, after food, right? That's the best example, because that's something I've been struggling. I've struggled with in the past. I don't struggle with it anymore, because I discovered and I applied those patterns into my energy structure, and I know right now that everything's fine, and I never have any problems with fluctuating in weight. Okay, I mean, my weight stayed the same 2 years right now, whereas in the past it was just a constant struggle, and I was really tired. Okay, because the resistance was there, because I was thinking of myself as a fat person. I was thinking of myself as a person who's hereditary obese, although I wasn't even obese, you know, anyway. Okay, I just I couldn't see myself as a slim person, as a slim woman. Okay, or lean, right? And now I see myself as a lean person, but it's just because I started convincing myself that I am lean even when I was not feeling that way. Okay, so all the thoughts, I figured out everything that I need to think about and everything I need to believe in order when I'm already slim. Okay, and started applying it, and at the same time obviously just doing everything in order for me just to help myself a little bit, i.e. a bit going into those healthy habits, doing the exercises. Okay, it didn't happen overnight. I exercised all the layers, so I exercised my sort of physical body, my mental body, my emotional body, and spiritual body, and all of these things together, they sort of helps me succeed. Okay, and now everything else is exactly the same. So if you have a if you have a problem with addiction, you know that you need to, and you do have a problem with any addiction, with anything, like it's not even addiction, it's just like uncontrollable need to destroy yourself. Okay, it's just because you are thinking a certain way about yourself, and in order for you to get where you want to be, you need to first discover the things that you're thinking about that are stopping you and making you resisting the thing that you need or want, and then change them before you happen to into that version of you, before you become that version of you that you really want, and is your like a dream version of you, right? So if you have a dream version of you who's clean, who is healthy, who is super fit, for example, or who is doing certain things, or is certain way, or I don't know, even you can be confident, that can be your dream, right? A confident person, or assertive person, or a person who holds boundaries, right? Or a certain who does this, and whatever you can think of. Then, because for example, pleasing people is also a bit bad addiction, and that also is damaging. Okay, not only yourself but other people as well. So I suggest to you, if you feel like you're really struggling with being out of control of your behavior sometimes despite your efforts, and you're really tired of just trying, Have a look at what you think about yourself, what your beliefs are about you with relation with that thing that you are struggling with, and about you in general, and change them for the supportive ones, so you can finally match that version of you who is out there, available, already created for you, right? All you need to do is just to sort of have a frequency that matches that version of you. Okay? In order for you to match the frequency of the person who's in the future with the now, is to hold certain thoughts and beliefs that that person from the future does, because thoughts and beliefs hold frequency. You cannot become a different version of you because it's got a certain frequency with the beliefs and thoughts of yourself from now, because the frequency of your thoughts and beliefs right now are not matching the version frequency of the version of the person that you want to become in the future. I hope that it makes sense. Okay, and now the thoughts and beliefs need to be swiped off, questioned all the way, and changed into the opposite, or just you think of. You need to be creative here if you want to create yourself into a person you want to be. So if you want to become a certain person, you need to know what would the beliefs and thoughts of that person of me from the future would be. So for example, I want to be slim. So when I really wanted to maintain my weight and never have to worry about struggling with going up and down with weight and just dreading going on a scales and then trying not to eat anything sweet and forever just stopping myself and starving myself and whatever, I just figured out that what I need to think about myself is that I am relaxed with food. I am all right. My body is good. I trust my body to burn the calories the way it needs to. I always maintain the weight that I like. I am pleased with my weight. I am pleased with what I eat. I am supporting my health with my behaviors and my habits. I like my food. It's just, it's safe to eat any food. I sometimes treat myself to good things. I eat healthy food. And you know, I watch the things, and then I am a slim person. I like my body. I am a lean lady. I have a six-pack, whatever. And that started coming into fruition after at least, I don't know, I was repeating that every day for about 9 months, I think. And I was struggling, sometimes feeling very, very heavy and bloated and whatever. That would cause me thinking like I am fat, right? But I just, I sort of overcame that. I realized that this is only the reality that is shown to me from when I was still believing the bad and non-supportive thoughts and beliefs. And now I'm already on my way. I know where I'm going, so I had to trust a little bit more, and it was difficult to trust because obviously when you just don't see the results straight away, it's difficult to trust. However, it is important that you do trust and you force yourself to trust. You trust your body, you trust the process of unfolding and everything. And then after a while, it just came to fruition. And for the last 2 years, I don't even have to go on the scales because every time is the same. And I am really, really happy with it, okay? And I see myself as a slim person right now. And I just know that I've never had a problem with, and I can eat whatever I want right now. Obviously with moderation, because I trust myself with food, because that's how I wanted to feel, that I can trust myself with food. I can trust myself with my weight. Okay, so this is how you need to do, this is what you need to do if you struggle with any addictions. You need to figure out for yourself what beliefs and thoughts the person from the future that you want to become holds in order for you to become that person, and then start applying them already right now. Okay, I love you. Bye.